It's in the game.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Kansas offense will have first crack at this one. They'll try the run. He's in open space downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Jayhawks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he
breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This one's complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Now improvising. How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit?
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Jayhawks have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
So Oklahoma State's offense will go to work for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him do it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
The one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Got his man on the right. At the 45 on his way. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that. A huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's Willis. Still on his feet at the 45. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. There he goes. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting...
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Kansas. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Second down coming up. Trying play action. Takes a hit as he fires. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He has the first and still on his feet. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. Grab near the marker. It's Willis. Senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Jayhawks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt. We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get hits on this QB. His toughness is going to get tested.
The inside handoff. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. A third down try for the offense. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't Olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside.
Turning it on! And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get the...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. Splits the uprights, good. Are forced to settle for the field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia Southern. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give to the left. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carry.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get in.
Trying to beat the D deep. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over.
Man, he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try to get it into the end zone right down the middle. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Completes it in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Absolutely perfect. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll start this drive going to the air. With the catch, it's Cooks. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Finds his big tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. To the air on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Here we go, sack. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack, punting.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Might be calling a hot route. With the catch, it's Cooks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Willis. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Jayhawks will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He wants it all. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Got it. He might want another play. 42 Spider. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater.
The Jayhawks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Kansas offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do, build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Hands it off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Kansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle. It's Randall. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Defense might bring the house here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He wants to change this route. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
The give to the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Big guy smells it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jayhawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. South Alabama is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by just 4 to Wyoming.
Snags a quick pass on the left.
Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Fires to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
He leaves it with the back. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse, showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Cooks. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Punt is on its way. Wants to return it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He'll get this drive started from the 29. To the air on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Cooks. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Rush is on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch with these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Just keeps slinging it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Hauls it in. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
Finds his big tight end. The Jayhawks moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense move.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. He's got it and still on his feet. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account, and it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd.
He's loose. The 40. The 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. South Alabama is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Wyoming. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Takes a handoff. It's Carney. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. Tackled there by the defense.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man in the middle. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Flying down the left side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They kick it away on fourth down. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line.
Kansas offense will take over. First and 10.
The offense changing the play. Looking left. He's got an open man. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it first and 10 from the 28. Oh, they're after him. He caught it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Oklahoma State, 9.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a hit. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. After this, it'll be a wrap. Second down, they'll go to the air. Slings it downfield. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And he's going to go down as time has run out. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and